What is critical illness insurance, and do you need it? Well, stick around. That's today's insurance question. How's it going, everyone? I'm Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance, and most of the time, anytime I open my mouth, I'm generally telling you something that you don't want to hear. Today, well, that is no exception, as insurance deals with situations that are not always something that you want to welcome with open arms. Well, today we're talking about critical illness and what it is and if you need it. And the answer to that question is critical illness is a separate add-on that you can kind of tack on that will cover a specific dollar amount for any type of illness, a critical illness. Usually it's pretty bad. That's going to pay a set dollar amount if you do run into one of those big time diagnoses. This will help offset those bills, help protect you against the deductible if you have a higher deductible. So where you won't necessarily have to meet it, the critical illness will kick in and take care of that. So obviously think something like a cancer would come to mind. Any type of cancer would be a critical illness to where anything that falls under that would be covered under that critical illness add-on. So obviously why you would need it is, we touched upon it briefly, is it's going to free up that money that you might be tossing into your deductible, and again cover that and pay for that illness outside of that and give you a little extra coverage. So you don't have to worry about paying whatever amount it is for that. The critical illness will pay for it up to that limit that you've set. Again, this is something that you don't ever really want to think about, but unfortunately, you're going to want to give it some consideration, as if you do have it in place, when a critical illness does occur, you're going to be very glad that you did, because it's going to save you a lot of money. Again, remember now, this is something that is separate from your health insurance. It's in addition to, it's its own little policy, and it has nothing to do with the health insurance. Sometimes you can add it on with the health insurance company right from there. Not too many companies are doing it anymore. It was kind of a thing even a few years ago, but you don't see it offered as much as you did. But there are companies that do offer these policies on their own that you can look to add to in addition to your health insurance. So real quick, just a quick dirty breakdown on critical illness, what it is and why you might need it. Of course, that was today's insurance question. We are doing these 5 days a week. Every day that we are open for business, we are answering a question for you. If you would like to see a question answered in an upcoming video, well, feel free to leave a comment below wherever you're finding this video. We'd be happy to answer that question for you. Of course, if you want to know a little bit more about your critical illness options, something a little more specific that you're dealing with that I obviously didn't have time to address in this video, well, feel free to reach out to me directly. Would love to have a conversation. You can do so via email, joey@giangolainsurance.com. Or, of course, there is that phone sitting right behind me that you can just actually call and we'll have a conversation. It'll be probably a little bit of fun, a little bit of serious talk, but try to keep it fun, and we'll go over that specific situation that you're dealing with that, make sure that you have the best information to make the best decision that you can. So, of course, as always, I am Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance. Take it easy, everyone.